right, y'all. We back with another reaction right here on ABP Reactions, and this one is called Jake Paul admits he ducked choosing this opponent. He's referring to Gervonta Tank Davis, man. The fight has officially been canceled. Let's find out why, what happened, what went wrong. Let's go.
One of the biggest F-ups that just happened this year, and this one bothers me because I actually really wanted to see this fight is Gervonta Davis versus Jake Paul. Gervonta Davis would call out Jake Paul over a year ago when he was fighting Mike Tyson. He's like, oh, to the bozo that shared the ring with Mike, you a whole bozo for this. And you didn't get the job done, poopy head. And they were like leading up, like there was an Aiden Ross did a stream with Jake Paul where they were, this guy was driving in a Bugatti. Just a side note, I think Bugattis are really ugly. Now, I'm saying this as a person that doesn't even have a vehicle, right? Like, how are you going to hate from outside the club when you can't even get in? Listen.
Hey, real quick, boxing fans out there, what do y'all think about Jake Paul in his boxing space? What do y'all think? Is it like, is he doing his thing? Is it all content? Is he reaching? Is he a leech? Let me know how y'all feel about him, his real boxing skills. I need an unfiltered answer in the comment section right now. Let me know what y'all think.
And hey, yeah, touche, right? Like, I guess I should just shut up. But this clip was him driving to the venue where they were going to do like a promotional event. I'm going to play that for you guys right now.
Say you're sorry to Gervonta, bro.
Sorry, Gervonta, for being late. I know you have plenty of things to do, like punching your baby mama and stuff.
Whoa!
Whoa!
I'm sorry, bro.
Dude!
Whoa!
All right, Chad.
I won.
So there was a lead up to this.
That was a low blow, but that is what he's known for, but that was a low blow.
Fight. It was supposed to happen on Netflix, and it got canceled. Now, a lot of people didn't know why it was getting canceled or why they were looking for replacements. Like, for instance, Francis Ngannou was tapped for being a replacement fight, which I think would have been another great fight. Right? Like, Francis Ngannou had knocked down Tyson Fury. Dude, Tyson Fury's like,
we want
6'8",
the tank
6'9"?
fight, man.
Tyson Fury's a giant. And Jake Paul versus Francis Ngannou, they probably would have been in a similar weight class. That would have been a difficult fight for... I think that would have been the most challenging fight that Jake Paul would have taken. Well, we would get some details from Lauren LaRosa, who would claim that this is why Gervonta Davis pulled out. And Jake would say something that's a little bit conflicting. So Lauren LaRosa of The Breakfast Club, she said, I have exclusive details on why. I've been told Netflix was looking for a reason to part ways for several reasons, on top of the fact that the fight wasn't selling. See alleged their reasons below. The fight selling is not a thing, though, because it streams for free on Netflix.
Right.
For free, quote unquote. If you have any Netflix plan, you could stream the show.
Right.
Or stream the events. So
I wonder what they mean by the selling, because I'm for sure, like, the physical tickets, I'm for sure people will go see that fight. Like, come on, man. It's boxing. People love going to a good boxing match. You know what I mean? Sometimes it ain't the best fighters, but in this, Gervonta Davis, he sells tickets. So people are coming to see him alone. And Jake Paul has a fan base. You can't take that away from him. So people are coming to see him as well. So it's going to be a best of both worlds event, and it will sell out as far as at an arena for sure. Like, come on, cut that cap. Now, as far as selling digitally or streaming, I don't know nothing about that. That's not my department. But I know for sure if it came on Netflix and you have Netflix and you like boxing, you'll watch that. You know what I mean? You may have your distastements about it, but you'll still watch it.
I don't understand how the fight selling is a thing. It wasn't like pay-per-views. And, well, are they talking about the specific event, the venue selling? If that's the case, but I don't even think that's where most of the money would be made for Netflix. It says, I was told by a source who'd know that Tank Davis was allegedly horrible to work with, number 1. 2, late all the time. 3, wouldn't promote the fight. The word my source used for Gervonta Tank Davis was, quote, spoiled. I'm told Netflix has also scrapped their countdown content planned to air the week leading up to the fight. My source also alleges that there is a video from the Club Tootsies incident developing.
And that's what Jake Paul has went viral saying happened. This Tootsies incident. So I'm sure we're going to hear about it right now. So let's listen.
I think this source is Jake Paul or somebody close to Jake Paul, because Jake said the same thing. And man, oh man, oh man. So Jake would send out this following tweet, because people were saying that they pulled out because Gervonta caught a new case for a DV incident, and that's why everything pulled out. Gervonta Davis has a history of DV. We've seen a couple of boxers get into situations like this
with
their woman or a woman that they wanted. And that's why, or fighters in general. That's why I always say that people are like, man, he would put hands on a chick. He wouldn't put hands on a man. No. These guys start off putting hands on dudes, and then they put hands on chicks. I've never seen like a quote-unquote DEI hands where they're only putting hands on chicks, at least from a famous person's perspective, right? But Jake Paul would tweet out, Gervonta Davis is an actual walking human piece of garbage. Working with him is an absolute nightmare. The unprofessionalism, the bizarre requests, the showing up hours late to shoots, to the numerous arrests and related accusations and lawsuits. If you support this man, you support the most vile sin a man can commit. Oh, hold on.
Damn.
I don't think kids are involved. I don't want to give this woman hitter a platform to grow his fans and to grow his bank account. I didn't. My company champions women. I'm so sorry to everyone involved. Now, I will say that his company, Most Valuable Fighters, does champion women. Like
this is personal. This just went from business to personal with this tweet. God damn.
They've had women on the cards that most of us didn't care to watch fight. We didn't even know. Like, who's the girl or the woman that's a really skilled boxer? He's put a lot of paper in her pocket. So he for sure does that. But he got Gervonta Davis when he knew Gervonta Davis's history already of putting hands on chicks. So we're not doing that. But we're also not taking away from credit from Gervonta. I'm so sorry to everyone involved, mostly to the undercard fighters, to my team at Most Valuable Promotions, and to my team who worked so hard prepping for this fight, sacrificing time with loved ones and kids just for this fool to lose his unintelligent mind again. It's scary that devilish men like this can rise to the top of culture and sports, including in positions of power.
Damn.
I hope you people moving forward look beyond this fake streetwear pieces swag, quote unquote, and search for something deeper to be a fan of. As for me, it's on to the next one. As always, anyone, anytime, any place, Jake.
Wow. That was crazy. That definitely just took it from business to personal, like I just said. Let me know y'all thoughts on that, man. Is Jake Paul wrong for feeling this way? And is the message that he's saying right here wrong? Should people stop, platforming these guys who are out here doing these devilish things, beating on women, assaulting women, stuff like that, but they're being platformed as the champion? Let me know in the comment section.
And he would be on a call. I'm going to play you guys 2 clips of the call that he was on where he was quite emotional talking to Aiden Ross about this event not happening.
Yeah, bro. People don't realize how much effort is put into these training camps and, people literally don't see their kids for months at a time, and this guy is, such a piece of shit, bro. He pulled up to Tootsie's and beat up a girl, dragged her through the parking lot, and punched her in the face. And it's like, bro.
Okay.
Wait,
but how do you know that happened?
It's a lawsuit. Miami-Dade is coming. There's video, everything, bro. He did this shit in public. You have to understand, this guy was sober, driving to Tootsie's, and it's just I'm going to beat this girl up. He wasn't even drunk. But yeah.
I'm sorry, bro.
Wow.
But yeah.
Say it ain't so, Gervonta. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so, man. It's no way, bro. Gervonta, it's no way when you got a purse this big, dog, $100 million up to $200 million. They was talking crazy numbers for this fight, bro. And you threw it all away over a female while sober? Oh, my. This might be the biggest cluck off of 2025, of the decade. Blowing $100 million because you're mad at a female and you go up there and you beat her up sober and do it on camera and all. It's what? You got this fight finna go, that's finna go crazy. Oh, no.
I feel bad, bro.
I pray this is false, by the way. I pray this is false. Come on, Gervonta. You will let everybody down if this is true.
Hang out with you, and no, we're literally here hunting.
Oh, who is that?
These are my homies.
Damn.
But we're literally hunting right now.
Okay, I'll let you guys get to it, Jake, but I'm sorry you're going through that.
No, it's all good, bro. But I really wanted to hang out, knock this guy out. Like, it's the craziest part about it is that these guys who are like terrible people have such big fan bases and like rise to the top of sport and culture, and they're just pieces of shit. That's what I hate the most, bro.
This situation lines up with what Lauren LaRosa is talking about with an incident at Tootsie's. So if Gervonta Davis, in the lead up to a big payday and a big fight, is driving sober, so those of you who may not know what Tootsie's is, it's kind of like strip club type of situation.
One of the best strip clubs in Miami. Get familiar if you're not already.
I wouldn't call it a brothel. Drake has rapped about it. It's like starlets. Like these guys, they pull up. It's kind of like a club / strip club at the same time, and they'll usually pay the chicks and like try to get involved with the chicks in some manner. So he pulls up there sober, and then this guy said he beat up a chick there and dragged her outside into the parking lot. This is insanity.
No way.
I can't even. This has got to be like a result of CTE, right?
Gotta be.
There's no way.
It's no way. It gotta be, bro.
How do you do something?
You gotta be slow, Gervonta.
And Tootsie's is like a famous place. That's what I'm saying. Drake rapped about it. It's not like he pulled up to a dingy club in downtown Baltimore or something like that, and he just pulled her out the back. No, this is Tootsie's in Miami, big city. So for him to do something like this more, and I genuinely feel bad for Jake Paul, not just because of Jake Paul. Like he's talking about fight camps, right? Like fight camps are intense.
Right.
So he's taking months of his time that he's training.
And his team time.
They're all dialed in on this fight. And then it's not just them. It's all of the... And this is why I think Jake feels emotional. It's not just for his situation. And Jake Paul, he plays the role of the villain. But people that have been involved with him have said, like, yo, his team, they're professional. They handled things properly. Jake Paul has always showed up for the fight. We've never seen Jake Paul show up too heavy. He shows up on weight. Now, granted, people are like, they use this criticism of, oh, he's not fighting a real boxer. That wouldn't be entertaining. If we just get a random professional boxer who's no name, it wouldn't be an entertaining fight. It wouldn't sell. Right. We like Jake Paul for the spectacles that he can create and the matchups that people are like, oh, whoa, this is a really cool matchup.
Right.
But he's always done business, from what we've seen, professionally. People haven't said anything negative about him. And that's why his company...
And the fights live up to the hype. I will say that. Yeah. I mean, the actual being in a ring sometimes, that people, they're one-sided because they don't take him serious. A lot of people don't take him serious. So, the Mike Tyson fight, Cesar Chavez Jr. fight, I went there live. And just the crowd interaction, the support, people who came out to see it, it was dope, man. It was dope. This is something, it's just a different lane of the boxing. You know what I mean? You have the serious fighters. Then you have, I would put him, in his world, he is a serious fighter, but he's also about his chili and doing his YouTube side of stuff. You know what I mean? Like, the entertainment side as well. He brings both elements. So, I'm here for it, man. I'm here for it.
Most valuable promotions where they did the partnership deal with Netflix, and I think it was Stars. Was it Stars before that? I know it wasn't HBO. Or was it HBO? I think it was Stars. Either way, his company, so he's responsible for a lot of people that are on the undercard. So a lot of the people on the undercard, they really need this fight. And they've been prepping for this fight and spending money away from their family to show up, to get their payday and, to continue and sustain their career. Jake Paul, this isn't going to harm him financially. It's not going to put a dent in him. It's not really going to change much of his life. But all of the people that have been working, the coaches, etc., of the undercard, and the other women that he's talking about that are probably going to fight on the card too, they got screwed. So it's so many people that get screwed because of a terrible decision that was made by Gervonta Davis. And this is why rappers are similar. It's like do you think Gervonta Davis, when he's making a decision, he's thinking like, damn, how can this affect like a person in the undercard that's still training to try and make it? No, he's not thinking that whatsoever. I don't even know what he's thinking. The guy probably doesn't have half a brain to be doing something like, especially at Tootsie's. Like, if it was a situation at his home, I'm not going to say I understand.
Does Gervonta Davis have CTE? What do y'all think? For a nigga to blow off $100 million over a female? What do y'all think? Let me know in the comment section.
But if it's a situation in his home and he's with his girlfriend or whatever, and then he flies off the handle and cracks her upside the head, you can say, well, he's at home. Like, it's like you can't justify it. It's still stupid, but you could say this guy has no control over his emotions and he did something out of rage. For him to get in the car, leave his home, or in Miami, leave the place, get in the car, drive to another location where there are a lot of people, and then go in there and commit the act, you had a lot of time in between to think. And there was no thinking done. It's not like, a spur of rage or an emotional outburst, which we're not going to justify either one. Either one would have screwed people over and screwed himself over, and it's foul and disgusting behavior. But this is quite disgusting. But this is the problem what Jake is talking about. Like, people aren't necessarily, there are a lot of fans of Gervonta Davis, but when it comes to fighting, people want to see an entertaining fight. So a lot of people paid to see Floyd Mayweather because they wanted to see him lose. And they were like, yo, when is this guy going to lose? So a lot of haters would watch him. So that's a different aspect of fight sports. But rappers are like this, and rappers just, they get away with it. For example, like, let's just take a couple of examples from this year. You know who he is. You know who they are. Rappers that we
Don't just pin on rappers, brother. Don't just pin it on rappers. Them white actors too, nigga.
Or we're not going to lie here. We like these rappers. And they're putting hands on chicks. They've got arrests. They've got crazy accusations. We're turning on the music anyway. Now, am I paying money to go to their show?
Them actors, them white Caucasian actors as well. Don't leave that out.
Hell nah. But also, they don't care what's going on with most people either. Like, people that rely on them and just show up. That's the easiest thing. And Gervonta Davis would have had an easy payday. So this is clown behavior from Gervonta Davis. Frankly,
I agree with you on that.
It's disgusting. I hope he gets terrible repercussions for this. And keep in mind, they're saying that this event at Tootsie's was just like the nail in the coffin. He was already unprofessional, not showing up, asking crazy demands. It was probably hell to just negotiate with Gervonta Davis. And then this is what comes out of it, which is a disappointment. And I feel bad for Jake in this situation. I'm not gonna lie. Nobody, even if you hate Jake Paul, you cannot say that he's in the wrong in this situation, other than wanting to take the fight with Tank in the first place. Where you could say, like, yo, this guy's got a history. If you're saying, like, oh, you're all for women and that's why you don't want to platform him, you already knew that he had this on his record before. You probably just thought, okay, this is a big payday. He'll be able to keep it together, right? Well, you got your answer. And the answer is hell no, he couldn't keep it together.
Damn. Oh, man. Okay. So, there we have it, man. There we have it. This incident, this Tootsie's incident that Lauren LaRosa and Jake Paul both are claiming. Obviously, it must be some truth there. I haven't seen it personally yet as I'm making this video. I haven't seen a video surface of Gervonta doing that. But I feel like if they're both saying it, maybe it's coming. And to smoke the fight off because of that, because the fight definitely did get canceled. And obviously, Jake Paul isn't saying it's because of him. That would be crazy, bro. That would be pure insanity. And I hate to say I'm 99%. I believe them. I feel like, because it's if it wasn't like something he was known for, I would be like, okay. But this is something he's known for, and it's like he keeps getting an opportunity, and you do it again, and it's been with your child's mother for one. And it's like, you gotta, come on, bro. You blowing big opportunities. You are in a privileged position. I don't know if you realize that. You're in a privileged position. Don't let a female knock you off your square, bro. Don't let you got to control yourself, man. Don't let her knock you off your square. It ain't worth it in the end. You're going to lose everything you worked hard for and you built up, and this fan base you built up. And once you lose the fan base, there goes your ticket sales, bro. Just ask AB. And that's crazy. The first time I ever met Gervonta Davis, it was with him and AB together. They was running around together. So that's crazy, man. But yeah, you know, Adrian Broner, if y'all know who I'm talking about, not AB, the football player, no. But yeah, that's crazy, man. Let me know what y'all think in the comments section. Were you anticipating the fight? Did you want to see the Jake Paul fight versus Gervonta Davis, or you didn't care? And what do you think about the situation, if it is true? Gervonta Davis smoking it off over pulling a woman off out the club at Tootsie's and beating her up on camera. That would be the biggest cluck off in this generation, this decade. Bro, $100 million. Let that sink in, man. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section, though. I'm going to give y'all 2 seconds to smash the like. And as always, get ready for the next reaction.